Welcome back, Canes family, to another film review. Over the weekend, the Canes did complete the flip of four-star defensive lineman Kendall Jackson from Florida to Miami. Let's just get straight into it. He fits the mold of what the defensive line is going to look like for Miami from now on. Guys with size and strength. He's 6'5", 6'4", 260, and he can play inside and outside. Sounds like Ruben Bain. Sounds like a lot of guys that we've been recruiting on the defensive line. Sounds like Keem Mesidor. A lot of guys who can play inside, outside. That versatility is big for this staff on defensive line. So here is what a three-down defensive lineman set with a linebacker coming into blitz. What type of team do you know that does these type of stunts where they have the three-down lineman and then they shoot that linebacker for the inside-out stunt with the stand-up edge? That's Miami. So love to see this as a scheme and personnel fit. He's the guy who could pass rush from inside. We'll get into that. But he fits what we want on the outside as well as a strong side defensive end. Once this once this RB goes to the flats on this side on the swing, this is now a true situation one-on-one. This is what's great about versatile guys. So he's been beating people off with speed. So you see how this left tackle shoots out, trying to, not let him get bent around him. He knows it's the passing play. He's trying to give his quarterback time, then over pursues it and overplays it. So now he swipes and gets back inside. So great way to attack that leverage here for into this sack. So it's great, impressive when you see guys manhandle and you see guys just burst through. But it's also very impressive when you just see everything on a kid's tape because his versatility is second to none. This is my favorite part. Get me a playmaker at the defensive tackle position, baby. We'll see him here lined up. He's inside. Like I said, he has that versatility to be inside, outside. So here he is in three. He's going to take on that double tech. As the one, he's going to take on that double team from the center and the guard. It's just a quick delay tight end screen. He's just going to turn around, pop. See the tight end turn around, pop, pop. Man, just eyes in the air, snatches that bit, and then takes it back to the crib. Like, bro, playmakers at the defensive tackle position, defensive end position as well. But let me get some guys like this, bro. This is not his first, not his only pick on the highlight tape. He also had some previously, I'm told. So yeah, a playmaker on that defensive line. Another 3D lineman set. Here he is on the edge, trying to get that slip screen here to the running back. Just a playmaker. Really, the only person who's told to continue their block is that left tackle for that screen. But he understands when all these people cross his face what's going on. So now he's tracking the ball. He's strapping up the running back and makes a diving effort at this football which he's able to snatch. So another INT. This guy is a playmaker on D-line. I love the flip from Florida. This is big time recruiting for Mario. 2x2 set. They're motioning their outside receiver into a little bunch form stack here, but this is now just the bull rush ability of him pushing this left tackle completely into the quarterback. Out the way, and then just clotheslines this quarterback. It's pretty aggressive. He has pretty impressive play strength. It's a trend for what we're going at. As you see, our last defensive end commit, McConaughey, is extremely strong, and this is just the beginning of what's to come. All of our defensive linemen are going to be able to play inside and outside. They're going to be strong enough to hold up in the interior. This is just a great move from the Canes. We mentioned his ability on the interior. We already showed the interceptions inside, but here he goes, knifing in as a pass rusher. He's going to blow right past this guard, and his penetration also allows, because now that guard has to turn his back, and now that allows the looper to come around on the stunt. So not only does he get to the quarterback, but his stunt man also gets to the quarterback. They have a meeting there, and that's because of the dominance of him being able to win his matchup. Him flying right by, this tackle has no ability to get over there. That's this guard's position. But since he got beat so cleanly off the line of scrimmage, not only is Kendall able to get in the backfield and be great, but it allows his teammate as well to be great. Love the motor here. We've seen the speed. We've seen the power. We've seen there's so much other ways he could attack you inside and outside. Now I get another 3 defensive lineman set, 3 down lineman set. This is third and a mile here. You can't even see the change. So it's a long one. Beats the right tackle initially, attacks the running back. Now there's pressure coming from the rest. Quarterback steps up, and he's able to follow through and chase for the sack. So the motor is there. I love the high effort plays. I love them from inside and outside. When he's inside, I think his presence in the run game for the backside is special. I think that's going to be really something that we point out later in the review as we get to some of his interior plays. Another clip where you could really see that play strength that we're talking about. Again, lined up inside. Now he's right over the right guard. And this is just straight pound for pound strength. And I drive this guard back, 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 back. So as the ends do their job, quarterback has to step up in the pocket. But however, it's collapsed from the inside out due to this elite penetration and strength. So great job here from the ends, making the quarterback step up, and he was ready because he won his one-on-one matchup. So that's the new wave, the defensive lineman at Miami, guys with extreme play strength and can play inside and outside for whatever formations Coach Girdry wants to pull out. Love seeing this type of tone setting on the edge. So it's quarterback run here. They motion out, try to get the box a little lighter. You get an extra person when you're running your quarterback, but it doesn't matter when you're pulling somebody who's just going to get literally obliterated. This is an offensive lineman just coming and getting knocked the hell out, literally on no effort. Then he's going to just crash down and make this play for a very minimal game. This is the type of physicality that you look for in a Mario type of recruit. It's just mirrored across the board. Love the high end motor here. Another 3 down lineman standing up rush. He's clearly being held, doesn't complain, just keeps going through. You see, as he's been in this, he's clearly being held on his arm, just continues to fight through with one arm until he's able to release. Love that high motor. Doesn't even look at the ref for a flag. He's just continuing to chase to finish the play. This is a Mario Cristobal type of play. He brings that energy. He brings that fire, that juice to the sideline, and he's a playmaker in between the hashes when he's at D tackle, and he can run sideline to sideline when he's on the edge. So this is a playmaker. Here they're bringing some pressure off the edge here. So this is a great thing when he's inside. So yeah, he's going one-on-one. Doesn't win with the pass rush. However, the pressure off the edge almost hits home, which makes the quarterback have to step up. Now you have a jumbo athlete in the middle who can disengage from blocks and secure sacks when athletic quarterbacks are trying to slip out. So this is just a great thing about him is his versatility. Okay, you want to call edge blitzes? Okay, the quarterback has to go somewhere. When they have to go step up inside the pocket, you have your big athletic defensive lineman, Kendall Jackson, who can disengage and then make plays and then letting people know he's making them the way he's fired up. We saw him blow up those pullers earlier in the QB run game. Now this is going to be him. What I said in between the hashes when he's inside the, it's hard to stop him because of what he can do backside penetration. You're going to pull your left guard and left tackle and assume that a defensive tackle isn't going to get there. But he's way more than your average defensive tackle. He's going to go ahead and run this down. And I love his energy after plays. I mean, he's a true hurricane. Every time he make a play, he's fired up. People going to know about it. But big time, love the versatility. Just the way that we saw the defensive line play this year. I think everybody's on board with whoever we eval that could play inside or outside. We just need those guys at any given moment. You got guys outside. You got a guy inside. It's just what we're doing now. Does a lot of good things in the running game, like disengaging here, trips here to the field side, little outside zone, trying to get this going to the outside. Immediate disengage here off this lineman. Throwing him to the ground. Now I'm in the backfield. I'm ready to make this tackle for a minimal gain, if any gain at all. Just stout in the runs, 12 and a half sacks. So he's a pass rusher. 30 QB hits. I mean, Jesus, just look what he does to this left tackle here. I mean, just full extension of his arm just literally pushes him right over. Now this running back's running to that hole right directly towards him. But look what happens. This is left tackle. He literally gets shoved out the way. That's the play strength that we're talking about. You could toss a 200+ pound kid out the way just so you can be standing in that hole. I would hate to be that running back. Just get that ball. Oh my God, where's my dog at? Oh, and I see him on that ground right there. Lord, it's gonna suck. The play strength is there. The versatility is inside out is there. Obviously, he plays in Gainesville at Buchholz. Which is in Gainesville. I don't know exactly where it's at, but so that's Florida's backyard that we're pulling him out of, not just their class, but they're also their backyard. So big get for Big Joe and Coach Taylor on the defensive line and for the Canes in general. Go Canes.